Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Hare Hare. Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Krishna Krishna. Hare Hare. Hare Rama. Hare Rama. Rama Rama. Hare Hare. Srila Prabhupada ki. Nitya Gaurachandra ki. We want to welcome devotees to a Sunday program, and today is actually an extra special Sunday program because we have His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Maharaj ki. And I would request devotees to please come closer. There's a lot of space, and sometimes when people start coming, it becomes very cramped at the back, and there's so much space in the front. So please, don't be shy, do come closer. I will give you a brief introduction about His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Maharaj. Firstly, I would like to say with all a little bit of humility and probably a little bit of pride that it's so nice to have my senior god brother with me. His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Maharaj is actually my senior sannyasa god brother. And whenever I have my god family in town, I feel extra love. So I'm very blessed to actually have Maharaj here with us. For many of you that may not know, so I'll give you a brief introduction. Maharaj is actually an ISKCON initiating guru, and I'm just going to pull up my notes so that I don't miss any point. And Maharaj is also a member of the SABHA. SABHA is actually a Shastric Advisory Council board for the GBC. So he's part of the board where they give Shastric advisors to the GBC leaders in ISKCON. So Maharaj is a member of the Shastric Advisory Council board called the SABHA in Mayapur. Maharaj actually has a Ph.D. in Applied Management and Decision Sciences. Interesting field, right? We must be scratching our heads. What does that mean? Well, we will hear what it actually, how Maharaj uses that in Krishna consciousness. And he got that from Walden University in Minneapolis, USA. He has also authored over 35 publications in international peer-reviewed journals and has extensive experience integrating Gaudiya-Vaisnava technologies with current material management science. It's not easy. And last night when we were at Reading, we heard a few things and it blew our minds. So those of us who were there last night, we're waiting to hear more nectar this evening. Maharaj, and this is something new that we also learned last night, one of his recent best presentation was an award-winning research in London, where Maharaj gave a presentation in a conference in London called the Sonic Therapeutic Intervention for Preventing Financial Problems. In the Vaishnava lingo, it means chanting Hare Krishna solves all your financial problems. Maharaj is so dynamic in how he uses the academic language to get to the, to the peers out there. And he called that, what we say, chanting of the holy name solves all our problems. He gave it a sonic therapeutic intervention for preventing financial problems. Far out. And if you go to his website, bhaktivasudevswami.com, you will see all his publications on the website. Maharaj is also, his preaching adventures mainly to academia, professionals, and youth. He gets a lot of his work and research and presentations and conferences in the academic field, in the leadership field, sometimes in the government fields. So Maharaj has a lot of experience how to use his degree in Krishna consciousness. And Maharaj received his first and second initiation from His Holiness Bhakti Tirtha Swami in 1986, and his sannyas from His Holiness Jayapataka Swami on February 26, 2009 in Sri Mayapur Dham. We are very, very happy, very blessed, very fortunate to have an esteemed guru, esteemed scholar amongst us. His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Maharaj ki. And it's all yours, Maharaj. Thank you so much.
Thank you. So let's quickly do some invocation. Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari. Gopi Janavala Bhagavata Gopi Janavala Bhagavata Yasudhanandana Brajajanandana Yasudhanandana Brajajanandana Yasudhanandana Brajajanandana Jamunatira Vanachari Jamunatira Vanachari Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada 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 Srila Prabhupada Nitai Gaur Hare Bal Hare Bal Hare Bal Hare Bal Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Astotra Satatsi Simadhi Divine Grace is Kampanacharya Sila Abhacharya Holiness Bhakti Swami Prabhu Maharaj Ki Jai Jaya Vishnupad Paramahamsa Parivrajacharya Astotra Satatsi Simadhi Divine Grace Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Goswami Prabhu Maharaj Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavini Ki Jai Namacharya Sila Haridasa Guru Ki Jai Prem Si Gahav Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Se Advaita Gadadhara Siva Sadi Se Gaura Bhaktavinda Ki Jai Se Radha Krishna Gopal Gopinath Shyamakunda Radha Kunda Girikapadam Ki Jai Se Vrindavan Mathura Dham Ki Jai Se Mayapur Navadvip Dham Ki Jai Se Jagannapuri Dham Ki Jai Ganga Maya Munamaya Ki Jai, Srimati Devi Bhakti Devi Ki Jai, Samaveda Bhaktivinoda Ki Jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande. All glories to the Saman devotees, all glories to the Saman devotees, all glories to the Saman devotees, all glories to Sisi Gauranga Gauranga. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So, Bhagavad Gita as it is, chapter 12, text 2. Title of this chapter is Devotional Service. Prabhupada said utility is the principle, so if you have your smartphones, you can bring it up and check that text. Bhagavad Gita, chapter 12, text 2. Sri Bhagavan Huvacha Maya Veshya Mano Yemam Nitya Yukta Upasate Sadaya Parap Yopetas Teme Yukta Tamamataha Sri Bhagavan Huvacha Maya Veshya Mano Yevam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shadhaya Parayopetas Teme Yukta Tamamataha Sri Bhagavan Huvacha Maya Veshya Manoyevam Nitya Yukta Upasate Shadhaya Parayopetas Teme Yukta Tamamataha. Good soundtrack.
Sri Bhagavan Vacha
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Maya Vishyamanoyamam
Maya Vishyamoyam
Nitya Yukta Upashate
Nitya Yukta Vasudeva
Shraddhaya Parayopate
Shraddhaya Parayopeta
Deve Yukta Tamamata
Teme Yukta Tamamata
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Maya Veshmanoyema
Maya Vishyamoyama
Nitya Yukta Upasate
Nitya Yukta Upasate
Shraddhaya Parayopeta
Shraddhaya Parayopeta
Deve Yukta Tamamataha
Teme Yukta Tamamata
Bhagavan Vacha
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
Maya Vishyamanojima
Maya Vishyamoyama
Nitya Yukta Upasate
Nitya Yukta Upasate
Shraddhaya Parayopeta
Shraddhaya Parayopeta
Teme Yukta Tamamata
Teme Yukta Tamamata
Maharajas, can someone try? Someone try.
Shri Bhagavan Vacha Maya Vishyamoyama Nitya Yukta Upasate Shraddhaya Parayopeta Teme Yukta Tamamata
So word for word translation. Translation and purport by Divine Grace is compounded Acharya, Srila Abhacharya Holiness Bhakti Vasudeva Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai. Sri Bhagavan Vacha,
Shri Bhagavan Vacha
the Supreme Personality of God had said,
The Supreme Personality of God said
Mai, upon me,
upon me
Avesha,
Avesha
fixing,
fixing
Manaha, the mind,
the mind
Yea, those who, Man, me, Nitya, always, Yuktaha, engaged, Upasate, worship, Shraddhaya, with faith, Paraya, transcendental, Upetaha, endowed, Te, de, me, by me, Yukta Tamaha, most perfect in yoga, Mataha, are considered. Translation: the Supreme Personality of God had said, those who fix their minds on my personal form are always engaged in worshiping me with great and transcendental faith, are considered by me to be most perfect. Please kindly responsibly repeat. The Supreme Personality of God had said,
The Supreme Personality of God has said,
those who fix their minds on my personal form
those who fix their minds on my personal form
and are always engaged in worshiping me
are always engaged in worshiping me
with great and transcendental faith
with great and transcendental faith
are considered by me
are considered by me
to be most perfect.
to be most perfect.
Purport. In answer to Arjuna's question, Krishna clearly says that he who concentrates upon his personal form and worships him with faith and devotion is to be considered most perfect in yoga. For one in such Krishna consciousness, there are no material activities because everything is done for Krishna. A pure devotee is constantly engaged. Sometimes he chants, sometimes he hears or reads books about Krishna, or sometimes he cooks prasadam or goes to the marketplace to purchase something for Krishna, or sometimes he washes the temple. Sometimes he watches the temple. Sometimes he does what? He washes the temple. That's even for the pure devotee. Interesting. Or the dishes. Or the dishes. It's interesting, because sometimes we think that we come to devotional service, so, we should always do the high-profile services. But this is proper describing the pure devotee, the Paramahamsa devotee, what he does. He washes the dishes. Whatever he does not let a single moment pass without devotion, without devoting his activities in Krishna. Such action is in full samadhi. Om Gyana Timirana Syagana Janansala Sikso Meditan Gyana Tasmai Si Borape Ganaha Sajeta Yamano Pistan Stop Finitan Gyana Bhutale Swayam Rupam Kadamayam Dadati Swa Padantikam Vandeham Sri Krishna Chaitanya Nityananda Sahoda Tukudodaya Puspa 1 2 Chitu Chantamon Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadara Sri Vasudeva Swami Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Vistaya Bhutale Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Nityananda Namaste Saraswati Devi Gaura Vani Pacharine Sonyam Ravi Pasita Disata Vanchaka Patari Vyacha Kripasana So, this is an interesting text, the second verse of this chapter, which is giving us a basic rudiment about the simplicity of devotional culture, devotional service. We can do even the most menial service, but we understand why we are doing that. For who are we doing it for? So, if we understand the simple process of devotional service, we don't have to wait for someone to come to tell us to do something for Krishna. Anyone can come to the temple and figure out what is to be done. Like on Sundays, there are so many things that we can really help in creating a congenial atmosphere for people to come to participate in Krishna consciousness. And so our process is very simple, and we'll find this when Prabhupada first came to America, and when he was conducting his Bhagavad Gita lectures at 26 Second Avenue. He dealt with, not really, in most cases, not with normal people, bohemians, dickheads. And I remember the case of one of these devotees. He's late now, but he became a big-time scholar. He translated Kusakrata. He translated a lot of the Vedic literatures. The Goswami's works into English language. But you know, when he came to 26th Avenue, he was a bohemian. And Papa will have to meander for passing because he will come dead drunk, and just lie down across. You can't even pass. So Prabhupada, if he wants to go out or come in, he will meander, go like this, to pass over him. These are some of the people that Prabhupada had to deal with. But the power of devotional service cannot be underestimated. Such a person, he became a perfected soul. He became a big-time Vedic scholar. He translated so many of the Goswami's books into English. You could Google on the web, Kusakrata Das. So this is the transformative potency of devotional service. And we don't need to do sophisticated things. We just have to see what we can do for Krishna. And Bhaktisiddhanta says that we should not try to see Krishna. We should work so hard for Krishna. We should serve so intensely that Krishna would come to see us. So in a situation like you have a very beautiful setting here, you can bring anybody in Harrisburg to this place. You can bring the mayor, anybody to this place. It's so cozy, so beautiful. And it behooves everyone who is coming here to understand that. And in fact, we should ask ourselves, what is my service? What is my service in this temple? Then you have started your devotional service. If you have a service, then you have started your devotional service. So, why we have to do that? Because we have taught the process of realizing Krishna in this age, the process of worshiping Krishna in this age, it begins with chanting Krishna's names. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. What is the meaning of that mantra? Yes, can someone tell us the meaning of that mantra? Can you wait after the class, then you can chant? What's the meaning of that mantra? What's the meaning of the Hare Krishna mantra? Yes, can someone tell us? What does it mean? Can you speak up?
Asking for, requesting for service.
Requesting for service, yeah. So then, if we are chanting and we are not having any service, that's not very good. Because it's like, so a child goes to meet the dad and the mom. Mom, what can I do for you? And the mom says, hey darling, come over here. And then the child says, no mom, I was just joking. Yeah, so our process is very simple. And Prabhupada mentions that if we love him, we will have to demonstrate that love by a cooperative devotional culture who come together to do services. We don't have to wait for anybody to come to tell us to do something, but we should voluntarily take up responsibility. So, we find in the government system that people take responsibility to be able to effect a positive change in society. So devotional culture also will need to have some sort of responsibility. Because responsibility in devotional culture expedites our process of purification. It might be challenging when you take up a responsibility, but it expedites, it helps to facilitate a speedy progress in devotional life. Those who are regularly engaged in some services, they make more progress in devotional service than those who are back benchers. Why laughing? A backbencher is simply someone. I remember some Christian was, he confronted me. I went to their school to see one of the professors, and so this guy, he saw me, and then he started talking blah 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 blah. So I asked him, "You want to discuss about religion? Did you study religion? What is your degree in?" He said he studied accounting. He has a degree in accounting. I said, "See, you have a degree in accounting. I can't discuss religion with you because you are just a backbencher in the church." And he understood, so he backed out. Sometimes we come to the temple, but we also need to be participative. We need to have participative spirit. If we just sit back and watch things grow, we will not benefit from that credit. If we participate, then we benefit. Yes, by just being around the environment, we derive a lot of upliftment. But if we participate in activities, then the upliftment is very astronomical. It's like you get close to the fire, say there's a heap of fire going on. If you get close, you feel the heat. Or if you take an iron rod and you get close to the fire, it will feel the warmth. You can feel it on the iron rod. But if you put the iron rod in the fire itself, it will acquire the qualities of the fire. Similarly, devotional service, devotional culture is such that if we become involved in the whole process itself, we become purified very, very fast. So chanting, yes, is good. It's a good thing. But the meaning of chanting is that we are asking for some service. So today we should think about this. We should ask ourselves, what is my service? I've been chanting the Hare Krishna mantra for some months, for some years, for decades. What is my service to Krishna? What is my service to this temple? That is how to make a positive change. This is the beginning of the year. This is January. And people, on January 4th, people were making many, how do we call that? Yeah. Resolution. And 75% of those resolutions don't stand the test of time. Because, making a resolution is like, we call it in management science, we call it initiating a change. If even you step into college campus, you're initiating a change. This boy just came today. You have initiated a change in your life by coming to the temple. You have initiated a positive spiritual change in your life. Now, how to sustain that, how to lead that change to a logical conclusion to be able to derive the ultimate benefit, that is very challenging. But yeah, that is why so many change initiatives fail in the industries. And we see even so many people people come to devotional life, they are attracted to Krishna. They like the philosophy. They like the prasadam. But then they come for some times and then, Maya wipes them off. So, if we are working together, we will not be losing our devotees to Maya. Because, according to Prabhupada, if Prabhupada gives the example of a broom, a bunch of brooms, there are sticks there. They're tied together. And when they're tied together, it's very difficult to break the broom. If you try it, you will enjoy yourself. But if the broomsticks are separated from the bunch, even a 2-year-old can just break, break one by one. And that is why there is that social cohesion and internal strength that comes with bonding together. Especially bonding together for spiritual development is so important. Therefore, we have to see how we are coming together to engage in devotional service. Why? Because by dint of that collective service, we get more higher results than individuals can doing that same service separately on a minor scale and bringing the results together. This is explained in the principle of synergy. Synergy is a model where you find in the management system, people use synergy in building, international organizations. And even the Sankirtan movement is based on synergy. Lord Chaitanya inaugurated this movement is purely on scientific value, on synergy. It gets people together to come to chant together because the chanting together produces a higher, greater results than individuals chanting separately and bringing those results together. So Lord Chaitanya encouraged us to come together to do this seva. So we chant, and we should also understand the meaning of the japa, meaning of the chanting, and we should implement that. Because if we don't execute what we are asking for, then we become like, what I would call parrotologist. Parrots also they're very expert in, repeating something. You teach a parrot something, they may not understand the meaning. They will repeat it. So, we are far, far more intelligent than parrots. And then the devotional culture should help us to have higher values. If we practice how to serve the Lord without any grudges, if we serve the Lord, there are different ways to give money to a beggar. Someone is begging on the road, you can just see the person and you know that giving money to a beggar, you could get some results. But also giving money to a beggar, some people don't know that if the beggar uses the money to drink beer or to go to commit sinful activities, you participate in the reactions. You also partake in the reactions. You know this? You know this, right? Yeah. So, one person may just throw the money to the beggar. Another person will go close and give the money with devotion, with affection, with love. So devotional service is also like that. We may do something as a duty. We may even chant as a duty. Finish my japa. Finish my 16 rounds. But Krishna requires of us to do this devotional service with love and devotion. Bhakti Ama Abhijanati. If we want to realize Krishna, he stipulated that we have to conduct ourselves in devotion with love. Otherwise, Krishna doesn't want anything from us. He owns everything. I bet it's just like the breadwinner may give, every bond may give plenty of money to the spouse, to the wife who is maintaining the home. But some of the women, some of the mothers, some of the wives, they're very smart. They use the same money to go and buy some gift for the breadwinner. And then the breadwinner thinks, oh, my wife's lost me so much. But it's his money. That is not the consideration, that is his money. What is being considered there? Now, the affection, the devotion, the love. So say, yes, Krishna, everything we have in this material world belongs to Krishna. But if we also think about or implement, execute this very concept of giving to Krishna without even being asked, Krishna becomes very pleased. We're talking about responsibility. Bhagavad Gita, Lord Krishna mentions that sacrifice has to be performed for the pleasure of Lord Vishnu. What are we sacrificing for Krishna? Sacrifice means we do something that is not really convenient to us, but we do it for the pleasure of the Supreme, for the pleasure of Lord Vishnu, for the pleasure of Lord Krishna. And so some of you invest in your time, your energies in services. It's not that you cannot utilize those energies, those resources for something else, but you chose to do that in the service of the Lord. Not to your convenience, not because you have excess. No. You don't want to wait until you have excess. Then there is no inconvenience. Then there is no sacrifice there. And so we have to think about sacrificing our convenience for Lord Krishna's pleasure. And that means we have to take up responsibility. Cooperation is so much needed in devotional life. That's why Prabhupada mentions when he was leaving this planet, he said, you can show your love for me by how you cooperate. So, in a country like America, where rugged individualism is the bedrock of the culture. Rugged individualism. In fact, I learned how to shave my head when I came into America as a brahmachari. I got invited by some professors to come for presentations at their conferences. I ended up staying in America. But I learned to shave my head in America because the culture is that of rugged individualism. Do it yourself. A boy was telling me how he was working in a gas station. He's an immigrant. He was working in a gas station when he just came to America the first time. Working in a gas station, and he didn't know how to operate the machines. So he went into the mall to request one of the clerks there to come and show him how to operate the machine. And the guy there said, hey, you are in America. You got to figure things out yourself. So, that mentality is there, okay? It's your business. It's not my business. You go get it done yourself. No, but devotional life is completely different. It's a collective effort. We volunteer. This is a faith-based, non-profit organization. And the services are based on volunteer basis. And so we should think, why we have to do any service anyway? Because that is the prime objective of human existence, to serve the Supreme Lord. If we don't serve the Lord, we will be serving the illusory energy of the Lord, the Bhairanga Shakti. Service is inevitable. And I was writing about service in one of my projects when I was doing my master's program. The lady who was, reviewing, she came to me one time and said, "Ben, what you said is so true. We are all serving." Yeah, we are. Think about it. If we refuse to serve Krishna voluntarily, we will be serving his Bhairanga Shakti, his illusory energy. We can't deny ourselves of service. So which is better? We serve the Bhairanga Shakti, we serve the illusory energy, we are bound up of material existence. Which is better? We have to make the choice. But service, we can't run away from service. No way. It's our dharma to serve. Even the President of the United States is doing some service. The breadwinner thinks that he or she is the Ishwara or Ishwari of the home. He or she brings the money and she is in charge of everything. But he or she is actually serving everyone else in the family. Service will come. There's no way. It's an imperative factor of human existence. And even in the spiritual world, the pure devotees are serving Krishna. So here in the Purport Prabhupada is mentioned how the pure devotee washes the dishes. He cleans the temple room. He serves the other devotees. And we find that in the case of Prabhupada, when he was in 26 Second Avenue, even just ordinary apple, Prabhupada will cut it into pieces and share it amongst all of those hippies, potheads, bohemians who came for his class. Service. And they saw how Prabhupada, the elderly person, was serving them. So they plugged into the ocean of service. And so we have to think about what to do with our lives. And if we already plugged into the system, we have to expand our horizon of service. That is taking responsibility. We don't have to sit back and think someone else has to do everything. And you know what? Even greater than serving Krishna is serving his devotees. The conversation between Lord Krishna and Arjuna in the Padma Purana, Lord Krishna mentions that those who said, or those who claim to be his devotees, are not really his devotees. Those who are devotees, who are devoted, those who are serving his devotees, they are the real devotees. So, this temple is Krishna's paraphernalia. And service in a temple is more important than anything else we can think of, because serving Krishna's paraphernalia is more important than even serving Krishna himself. Directly serving Krishna. It's more important than directly serving Krishna. When we engage in some service, that helps us to have a better understanding of Lord Krishna and his pure souls, his pure devotees. So we encourage all of you to expand your desire and implementation of such desires in the service of the Lord, and you have a great change in your consciousness. As soon as we begin to think, this is my job, this is my service, this is my, think of the temple as your own company, your own organization. What would you do to boost
the economic value, the social value, the professional value of this organization. That is responsibility. If something is yours, you go out of your comfort zone to see different ways on how you can improve on it. So the devotional service, we have to see devotional service as our baby company. And generate ideas to be able to improve the values of the people in the community, to be able to attract more people to come to participate in Krishna consciousness. Without involving ourselves in some service, then our devotional service has not really started. And I like telling the story how one of Prabhupada's disciples, one of his guru, he traveled to one temple. He doesn't stay in that country, so he traveled there sometimes once in a year. So he went to that place. And after giving a Sunday class, one of his disciples, a female devotee, asked, Guru Maharaj, you don't stay here. So how am I going to please you? Then the Guru said, you have a temple president here? She said, yes. So the Guru said, go meet the temple president, ask for some service. If the temple president is pleased with your service, you should know, I am totally pleased with you. This is simple science. Sometimes people wonder, how am I going to know whether I'm making progress? How am I going to know if I'm pleasing Krishna? Yes, it's a simple thing. How am I going to know I'm pleasing my Guru? This is a simple process. This is what to do. Yes, so we should take this year, this 2024, one of our values should be how to improve on our spiritual, devotional sense of responsibility, not sitting on the fence. If you sit on the fence, you can find so many faults inside the circle. If you go into the circle, you can do the cleaning yourself. In the military, in the US military, there is this common slogan: if you see something wrong, deal with it. Don't wait for anybody to come and pat you on your back. That's even in the military. So, to speak of devotional life where we know that everything we do is for the pleasure of Lord Krishna, we should figure out ways on how to help in promoting the culture of devotion so that we can become dear to Lord Krishna. Any comments?
Thank you, Maharaj, for such a wonderful class of devotional service. Actually, I was remembering in my early days of Krishna consciousness in Gita, I did less attending of classes. I don't know whether it's unfortunate or fortunate because I was always in the kitchen. And I remember that I used to sometimes feel envious. Geez, the devotees studying in class, they're so lucky that they can make time to hear a class, and I cannot hear because I'm in the kitchen cooking. And it went on for so many years. I always felt like I lucked out. I didn't have the luck to sit in class, to hear class. But from what you have said, Maharaj, it's been very comforting that I haven't lost out in those 2 years.
Thank you very much. I also remember in my case when I just joined and after first initiation I was given some service to be in charge of BBT. And the society was flourishing so much in the country that I felt very, very uncomfortable in that service. But this is what the Guru wanted me to do. And so sometimes I will come into the class and Guru is giving class. Somebody walks into the temple, to the temple premises, and he says, Vasudev, go out. We check on that guy. I feel, I'm supposed to listen to the class. So the service is, sometimes it looks like an inconvenience on our devotional part, but that is where the purification is expedited. That is the secret. We do the things according to, based on our comfort. We don't get that speedy purification. But when we inconvenience ourselves to do things, do services that we don't even feel comfortable doing, but we understand that this is from our own purification, then we have a better chance to be promoted to higher levels of devotion. So thank you for sharing that. I think it's a similar case I was feeling when I was doing the service. Yes, any other comment or question?
Hare Krishna. Thank you for coming. Very nice class. And when we were reading the purport, Sri Prabhupada, we was really paused on the beautifully cleaning the temple, and then he paused on washing the dishes. And I began to think these two services are menial services. And so, what we learned in Gaudiya-Vaisnava also, I'm glad you did that. It was like deliberate, but it was a message that I know you were sending. Menial services cause us to grow even quicker.
Yeah.
And that's what we learned. And I'm glad that you did that. It seemed like you were playing, but you're not. Really, you were stressing the point. Beautifully do that. So thank you for doing that, so that we all can remember. Jump at an opportunity to do menial service. And that's what the good is. Thank you very much. I just wanted to make that comment.
Thank you. Thank you. Praying to Krishna for intervention in healthcare. And material world is such that, you can be very jumping back and forth, and all of a sudden, when you got caught up with different challenges. So, understand that we are with you, we're praying for Krishna's intervention in healthcare. And so, it is, it's a common thing. I remember when I joined the movement, sometimes the temple where I joined, the temple president, he'll be shocked. Because sometimes I go to wash the toilets, he comes to meet me, and he gets upset. Who sent you to do that? He thought maybe some of the devotees, some of the brahmacharis engaged me to go and do that. So it tended to be like overly protective. Yeah. So then I'll tell you, no, nobody asked me to do it. He said, oh, that is very Yes, so volunteer service is the watchword of the devotees. With the pure devotees, I know my Guru Maharaja, he goes to some temple, Bhakti Swami, he visits some temple. The devotees have gone out, they've gone out for Harinam, Sankirtan. And he found some dishes, the place that devotees used in eating. They were just, put down, they were rushing to go and they didn't wash the place. And he goes there to wash all these plates. He goes there to wash all these plates. I remember one time, one devotee mentioned in his temple, at a very odd time in the early morning hours, someone was cleaning the toilet. So the president, he felt very furious. How could somebody using this early morning hours to do this type of service? So he went there to try to go check the devotee and chastise him. He saw his guru washing cleaning the toilet. Yeah. Why? Because service to the devotees is even more, is even superior to the service of Lord Krishna himself. So, yes, shall we end here?
Hare Krishna Maharaj, thank you so much for wonderful last night also, here also, today also. I really like the point you said, serving without grudges. I think that's so important. Without having any grudges. So I was thinking about it, probably if I have grudges in my service, probably I'm chanting with that grudge also in the result of that. So thank you for making us realize that. The question, Maharaj, is, of course, when we are chanting, we are asking, requesting for service. So how would I know my service is favorable to Krishna and devotees?
That's a very important question. How you can know is by getting, for the manager, for instance, the manager should know whether his services or her services are pleasing Krishna and the devotees by getting the feedback from his close buddies. People, I had this type of situation when I was temple president. I was very hard, difficult to deal with. And I made policies that are sometimes really so tough. But I had senior people in my temple. And I remember one time I made some policy, and like four of these senior people, they came to my office, the president's office, and they told me, Vasudev, this very one, we will not support you. So I dropped it. So we should get some feedback. We should have people that help to give us sincere feedback about what the devotees feel. Because pleasing the devotees, yes, by pleasing the devotees, the Supreme Lord is automatically pleased. And pleasing the devotees does not necessarily mean this pure pleasing the spiritual master. That being amiable to every devotee around. And sometimes it could be very difficult to do that, but we should have people around us who give us some sincere feedback. Yeah, and I had that when I was managing temples. Yeah, sometimes some of the devotees are living in the temple, and some of the devotees will give me feedback. We have people who are living outside. So I go to their homes, and then they say, "Oh, Vasudev, this is what I'm hearing. This is what I'm hearing. So, what do you say about this?" So I have people who will confront me like that. Then I will explain if it is something that people feel difficult to deal with. But I understand. I know myself that I used to make very hard policies, very difficult policies. And I think at some point in time I decided to mellow down, and I went to the extreme. I became very quiet, not saying anything. And I remember when Guru Maharaj, Bhakti Swami, when he was living the planet, on his deathbed, I tried to avoid him by all possible means. I never went there. But one day, the devotees who were taking care of him, they said that they needed the senior disciples to come and do personal service. So I went there to clean the toilet. I said I was going to clean the toilet. But then in the toilet, you have to enter his room before you go into his toilet. So as soon as I enter into the room, he says, "Oh, here comes him, here comes him." These are the exact words, "Here comes him." And one of the things he told me was that, "Vasudev, I am living. You have been keeping quiet for so many years. Stop it, stop it, stop it." Yeah, but I try to do what others do. They see things going wrong, but they don't say anything. So I can also become a good guy. But he said, no. He told me, whatever you see that is wrong, say it. If they don't take it, you are free from the reactions. That's what he told me. Yeah, so, yeah, I'm not serving in Africa, but still, I try to see how, if devotees complain about management and all these things, I'll let the management know that this is what is happening. Or if someone is complaining about some other devotees, I'll find out from that devotee what is transpired. Because that feedback is so important for collective growth. Even individuals in their homes, they should get feedbacks from the family members. I remember somebody had approached me in Pune, a young householder had approached me in Pune to ask about ways to improve loving relationship in his family. Yes, 2 or 3 kids, something like that. Young husband. So I told him, yes, I can tell him ways to improve on loving relationship in his family. Why not? He should tell me. I said, when you get back home to Pune, when your wife is happy, you're happy. You should ask her the things you are doing in the family that she doesn't feel comfortable with, that you need to adjust. And guess what he told me? He said, Maharaja, if I ask my wife this, she'll bring a whole long list. Yeah, so sometimes people go to see the doctor, they're not ready to take doctor's prescription. They want the diagnosis, but diagnosis has to come with prescription, how to deal with it, to solve the problem. They don't want to solve the problem. So yeah, devotees, even individually, and Bhakti Siddhanta, he taught us this. Get feedback from your fellow devotees. You find out from your fellow devotees what is it that you're doing that they don't feel comfortable, that you need to adjust, you need to improve. In the families, because the family is a microcosm of the society, of the community, of the nation. So whatever we experience in the society, the family has the bedrock. If we don't fix the family issues, how are we going to fix the community issues? How are we going to fix the national issues? It doesn't work like that. And so yeah, devotional service is very practical. We can't say, I love my gurus so much, I worship the Swamis, I worship the gurus, but I go back home and I punch my wife in the face. It doesn't work like that. Mama Eva, so Jiva. Yeah. We get feedback. That's my point. Get feedback. I remember when I was in New Jersey, and a young boy, 17 years old, the father was there, he was complaining about his father. How the father is treating the mother. So I turned to him, you hear what your boy is saying? He didn't come behind to say, he's right here, he's telling. Can you adjust yourself? You ask him what you are doing that he doesn't feel comfortable in the family. 17 years old, he was complaining about his father. He said, now, father was very good to the mother before they came to Krishna consciousness. When they came to Krishna consciousness, the father became neglectful about his mother. It's a 17-year-old boy who was complaining about his father. He was very observant. Devotional service should make us to create improved values, not otherwise. All right. Can we stop here?
Hare Krishna Maharaj.
Okay.
Thank you for the wonderful class. Maharaj, as you said that one of our dharma is to serve the devotees, right? So as a neophyte devotee, once what we start doing is we start differentiating who is devotee, who is non-devotee. As a Uttam Adhikari, I understand that it's easier because you see everybody is similar, it doesn't matter. But as a neophyte, and we make offenses in doing that at times. So how to protect ourselves from those offenses and how to do that?
That's a nice question. Now, it is not our position to be discriminatory. You see, the pure devotee sees even a dog as a devotee. The pure devotee sees the super soul in each and every embodied entity. The dog, the pure devotee sees only the super soul, he doesn't see the body. The cow, the pure devotee sees the super soul inside the cow's body, he doesn't see the body of the cow. So he treats whether it's a dog eater, an ass, a camel, a human, a Paramahamsa, it gives them the same honor and respect. In our neophyte stage, we cannot decipher between who is a worshipful deity and who is not. We will become pasandis, we'll be committing apparatus. And therefore, the best for us is to apply this principle that Krishna, everyone is part and parcel of Krishna, and I have to worship. Even the non-devotees have to honor them. Suppose you hurt a non-devotee, you think you're going to go free because you're a devotee? No. The non-devotees are also part and parcel of Krishna. So if you go to hurt them, you get a feedback. And therefore the devotee is very cautious about what to do, what they say. They watch out to see what best is to be done to be able to ameliorate a deteriorating situation, not otherwise. We are blind. Oh my Gyana Timirandasya. We are blind. We're born in the darkness of ignorance. We cannot see anything. We cannot differentiate between who is a Paramahamsa, who is not. At best, initial stage, we should honor each and everybody we meet. Because some people are, yes, they are serving Krishna right now. Some people are not serving Krishna, but they are also devotees. They are covered over by the illusory energy, but they are also devotees. So we should honor everyone around. That will protect us from danger. Yeah. All right. Thank you very much for participating in this Sunday program. Srila Prabhupada ki jai. Srimad Bhagavad Gita ki jai. Nitai Gaur Premanande.
Holiness Bhakti Vasudeva Maharaj ki
Jai.
Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevalabha Kati Sadma. Shri Guru Charana Padma Kevalabha Kati Sadma. Bando Mui Savadana Mati. Bando Mui Savadana Mati. Sahara Prasade Bai Baba Choiya Jai. Krishna Prapti Ho Jai. Krishna Prati Ho Jayati. Guru Mukha Padma Vakya Chitete Koliya Kya. Arana Kuri Ho Mani Asha. Arana Kuri Ho Mani Asha. Shri Guru Charane Rati Ese Uttama Gati. Je Prasade Pore Sarva Acha. Prasade Pore Sarva Acha. Thakudan dilo je janme janme Prabhu se. Thakudan dilo je janme janme Prabhu se. Deve jan hide prokasito. Deve jan hide prokasito. Prema bhakti jaha hoite avidya vinasha jati. Prema bhakti jaha hoite avidya vinasha jati. Vere Jaya Jahara Charito Vere Jaya Jahara Charito Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu Shri Guru Karuna Sindhu Adama Janara Bandhu Lokana Lokera Divana Lokana Lokera Divana Prabhu Borodoya Deho More Adachaya Prabhu Borodoya Deho More Adachaya Ebe jas kushu tribhuvana Ebe jas kushu tribhuvana Srila Prabhupada Patita Pavana Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada. Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Pesaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Iti Namine Namaste Saraswati Devi Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyabadi Paschatyaji Chatarne Jaya Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivachari Gaur Bhaktavrinda Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Shivachari Gaur Bhaktavrinda Jaya Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sindhachari Govardhana. Jaya Govardhana. Jaya Govardhana. Jaya Govardhana. Jaya Govardhana. Nithai Gauranga, Nithai Gauranga. Guru Nithai Gauranga, Nithai Gauranga. Nithai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Nithai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Nithai Gauranga, Nithai Gauranga. Nithai Gauranga, Nithai Gauranga. Nithai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Nithai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Jai Sachinandana, Jaya Sachinandana. Jaya Sachinanda, Jaya Sachinandana. Jai Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Jaya Sachinandana, Gaura Hari. Nithai Gauranga, Nithai Gauranga. Nithai Gauranga, Nithai Gauranga. Nithai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Nithai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Gaura, Gaura, Gaura Hari. Gaura, Gaura, Gaura Hari. Nithai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Nithai Gauranga, Gaura Hari. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Nitai Gora Haribo, 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 Nitai Gora Haribo. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Vivo! Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hero. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Jai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Jai Gora Hari Bo. Jai Gora Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Hari Bo, Jai Gora Hari Bo. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram. Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram. Ragupati Raghava Rajaram, Patita Pavana Sitaram. Ragupati Raghava Rajaram, Patita Pavana Sitaram. Sitaram Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram Jaya Sitaram. Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Raghupati Raghava Bhajaram, Patita Pavana Sitaram. Raghupati Raghava Rajaram, Patita Pavana Sitaram. Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram. Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram, Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram. Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Vivo! Sitaram, Jaya Sitaram, Jaya Lakshman, Jaya Jaya Hanuman. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Nithai Gaura Chandra, Nithai Gaura Chandra, Gaura Hari. Jaya Nithai Gaura Chandra, Nithai Gaura Chandra, Gaura Hari. Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Jagannath, Jaya Baladeva, Jaya Subhadra. Jaya Gauranitha, Jaya Gauranitha, Jaya Gauranitha, Jaya Gauranitha. Jaya Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada, Jaya Jagat Guru Srila Prabhupada. Gurudev, 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 Jaya Jaya Gurudev. Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur, Jaya Vaishnava Thakur. Nithai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nithai Gaura Haribo. Nithai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nithai Gaura Haribo. Bhimanande Jayam Vishnupad Paramhansa Privajikacharya Stotra Sata Sishimaris Divine Grace A.C. Bhakti Vedanta Swami Shirupad Ki Nityananda Pravishta Om Vishnupad Paramhansa Privajikacharya Stotra Sata Sishimaris Divine Grace Shira Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur Maharaj Prabhupada Ki Ananta Kuti Vaishnavindi Ki Namacharya Sri Haridas Thakur ki, ISKCON founder Acharya Sri Prabhupada ki, Prem se kaho Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Sri Advaita Gadadhar Siva Sari Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki, Shri Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Gopinath Sham Kund, Radha Kund Giri Govardhan ki, Vrindavan Dham ki, Mathura Dham ki, Navadvip Dham ki, Jagannath Puri Dham ki, Jagannath Swami ki, Ganga Mai ki, Jamuna Mai ki, Tulsi Devi ki, Bhakti Devi ki, Hare Krishna Mahamantra ki, Samaveda Bhaktivinoda ki, Nitai Gaura Premanande. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the assembled devotees. All glories to the lotus feet of Sri Sri Guru and Gauranga.
Hare Krishna. Before we start the Nishinga Arati, I would like to make a humble anonymous request. A devotee is going through a lot of challenges in their personal life, and this devotee has requested that in our hearts and in our minds, if we can pray that the Lord gives this devotee strength, as much strength as possible, as much courage, as much endurance, whatever it's going to take. Let's really give our hearts and meditate on the Lord's devotee, this particular devotee, and ask Lord Nrsingadev to make this devotee's journey, whatever struggle this devotee is going through, to make it lighter. So please do keep this person in your prayer. The Lord knows who I'm talking about. The Lord knows who it is. If we just tell the Lord's devotee, He will definitely know who it is. But we're just requesting a very, very deep, sincere prayer for this person. Hare Krishna.
Namaste Narasimhaya Pralaladayini Hiranyakashipu Vaksha Sila Chankara Kalai Ito Nisinga Palato Nisingo Ito Nisingo Palato Nisingo Yato yato ya mitato nesinga Baihi nesingo Hridaye nesingo Narasimha Mahadu Sharanam Papaji Bhava Kara Kamara Varenakam Adbhuta Singha Lalita Hiranyakashipu Rano Bringa Ishavarita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Jaya Jagadisha Hare Keshavarita Narahari Rupa Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Jagadisha Jaya Narsingade, Jaya Narsingade, Jaya Narsingade, Jaya Narsingade. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Nitai Gaura Haribo, 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 Nitai Gaura Haribo. Sringa Bhagavan ki, Prahlad Maharaj ki, Gaur Abhivanande.
Thank you very, very much. Want to welcome devotees for Sunday program. We're very happy that many of you were able to make it and to hear an amazing, amazing lecture by His Holiness Bhakti Vasudev Maharaj. I hope all of you took at least one takeaway home that we can all meditate on and think about and really improve our spiritual life. That's why we come here. The temple is a place where we learn and we grow to increase and improve our spiritual progress. So the more we come, the more we get better in our Krishna consciousness. So thank you all for coming, and Maharaj will be downstairs after this, and anyone is welcome to go up and sit with him, have his darshan, ask any questions, and he will definitely give you the answer that is needed. Myself and few devotees at Reading experienced that last night, and it was a beautiful darshan for 1.5 hours. We don't know how the time flew by, but it was really, really sweet, and I encourage devotees. It's very nice when we have a sadhu in the house, we take shelter, we ask questions. And the questions we should ask is, how can I improve my spiritual life? How can I progress? It's not so much asking, Maharaj, how was your health? That's not what sadhus are here for. Their bodies are here for our service, so they don't want to know how was your health, how was your day, did you sleep well last night? That's not their concern. Their concern is they want to help us progress, so we should ask, how can I become a better devotee? How can I grow in Krishna consciousness? You know, you said this in class, how can I work it on my life? So I think these are very important things to ask. Like I said, to have a sadhu amidst us is very, very rare, very rare. So please do take this opportunity and advantage to take, association of Maharaj when you go see him downstairs. A couple of announcements like I would like to share is, we have 2 upcoming festivals next month, and we request devotees to please mark your calendars for that. February 21st is the appearance day of Lord Nityananda. It is a Wednesday evening program, and it will be a 6 o'clock evening program because it falls on a working day. So please do block your calendars. Yes, there will be Abhishek, so please do come out and participate with your families. It will be a very, very auspicious day to really see, and know Lord Nityananda. I was just reading a very nice quote a few days ago,
that I'm trying to think which spiritual master said it, but I don't remember. But the spiritual master said that if we want to go back to Radha Krishna, we have to go to the feet of Lord Nityananda. And he will show us the way back to Godhead, because Lord Nityananda is the original spiritual master. So we should go and pray to Lord Nityananda, please show me the way that I can earn Krishna Prema. So it's very important that we really take this festival. Oh, thank you. Thank you. So cute. So it's very important that we really take these festivals, not just social event, but more of a spiritual event. Very, very important. And the other festival, I was kind of hesitating on it, but I've had few requests to have this festival, so we're going to have this festival. We are going to be celebrating the first anniversary of the appearance of Lord Nityananda. And the concern I had was, bathing them twice. So we're going to have a Nitai Gaurachandra Brahmotsava Pushpa Abhishek. And it will fall on a Sunday, February 25th. So we're going to have a very, very nice festival. So please, and the pujaris will have to, build some muscles in the next 1 month, because I don't know how many of you remember, but each of them are 60 pounds. So both of them lifting off as 120 pounds total. So we'll have to have the pujaris give them a month notice to go to the gym, do what you got to do, because it's not going to be me, it's going to be the men doing it to lift the lordship. So we'll have Pushpa Abhishek, the Brahmotsav Pushpa Abhishek on February 25th. And we'll have a very nice program to welcome the Lord and actually celebrate their first appearance in this temple. And that's when they appeared, also on February 25th of last year. So please do mark your calendars for that. I know, Damodar, you're very excited. He bugged me the most about this, actually, for 1 week. So thank you for that. And Gaur Purnima is exactly a month later, March 24th. And we will have the actual Abhishek of them. Again, they'll have to come up on the altar, and then we'll have the Panchamrit. So next month will be the Pushpa Abhishek, and March will be the Panchamrit. And some of you might ask, why is that so? Because when we bathe them too often, the 5 items, when it sticks on their skin, on their paint, it tends to come off. So we're trying to protect them to look as cute as they are, not have their paints kind of shred off. So that's why we try to keep Pushpa Abhishek 1 month, and then the actual Panchamrit Abhishek on March 24th. The last announcements is, I would like to share with you that today is a very auspicious day in India, and that's the inauguration of Lord Ram's temple in Ayodhya. And I would like to take this opportunity to share how much the government of India reached out to all the ISKCON temples in India to do service. And they actually approached the Mayapur office and asked if devotees can do 3 main services. And we are known for that. Actually, we should be proud that the only temple that does this is the ISKCON temple in worldwide. Food for life. Harinam. And book distribution. You go to any temple in the world, you won't find it. You'll only find that in ISKCON temples all over the world. That is the beauty that Srila Prabhupada gave us. We can do a study. Only ISKCON temples are known for food for life, known for Harinam Sankirtan, and known for book distribution. They go door to door and they give out so much. So they are actually, ISKCON Mayapur is actually right now, as we speak, they are cooking for all the pilgrims coming through the Ayodhya Mandir. All. Gaurangadas, Radhanath Swami, 3 main gurus that have walked the Padayatra to Ayodhya is His Holiness Radhanath Swami, His Holiness Lokanath Swami and His Holiness Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Maharaj. And Radhanath Swami is actually sitting under the tent, personally cooking to feed the thousands of pilgrims coming into Ayodhya. That's amazing, purely amazing. And they are giving out 3 lakhs of Bhagavad Gita. So what they did is they got all the brahmacharis in Mayapur. Now when you have the brahmacharis leave Mayapur, Mayapur is a sleeping giant. It's all run by brahmacharis. They got all the brahmacharis from Mayapur to go to Ayodhya and give out 3 lakhs of more Bhagavad Gita. They took truckloads of the Bhagavad Gita, not one, truckloads from Mayapur, driving all the way to Ayodhya. That is the beauty of ISKCON. That is the beauty that Srila Prabhupada has given us, and we should be so proud that we are part of Srila Prabhupada's mission, that we are feeding lakhs, prasadam to lakhs and lakhs of people coming for this festival, giving out Prabhupada's books, and doing Harinam down the streets. They are welcoming. This is the government of India, personally approaches ISKCON of India. Amazing. This is what we just heard from Bhakti Vasudeva Maharaj's class, when he spoke about the participative spirit. Just one phone call from the government of India and all ISKCON temple are coming out to participate in Prabhupada's mission. Not only are they having that participative spirit, but they are also inconveniencing themselves. How old is Radhanath Swami? He's 75 years old. How old is Lokanath Swami? Where's Damodar? He left. He's almost 80 years old. How old is Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Maharaj? He's 50 plus. They walked. They are inconveniencing themselves and they are sacrificing themselves for Prabhupada's mission. Just one call and they said, we are going to go to Ayodhya and give out books, Harinam Sankirtan and Prasadam distribution. Amazing. So this is the class that we heard from March. How can we become in that same participative spirit? How can we inconvenience ourselves, sacrifice ourselves to attract the mercy of the Lord and say, oh, this is who's doing this. And he even said, the more we inconvenience and sacrifice ourselves, Krishna will see us, And also how we take responsibility in our devotional service. Radhanath Swami can say, you know what, I'm 75 years old. You guys go do it. I'm old. We've heard this complaint. I'm old, I'm busy, my job calls me on this, I don't have time, my wife needs my help, my children is nagging on me, my boss needs this report, all kinds of reports. But Radhanath Swami, Lokanath Swami, Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu Maharaj, they're not young people. They inconvenience themselves. Why am I getting this phone call? They're inconveniencing themselves just for the sake of one person and one person only, Srila Prabhupada. Because they believe in Srila Prabhupada. And that's the mood that we all should have from the class we heard by Bhakti Vasudeva Maharaj. Answer it. How can we pick up that mood? How can we embrace that mood? Because it's a proud moment for any of us in ISKCON temple. It's a proud moment to say, whoa, we have devotees in India going out and giving you thousands of Bhagavad Gitas, prasadam distribution. You have brahmacharis. I don't know how many of the men can cook, but you have brahmacharis in big, huge pots, stirring it with Radhanath Swami. Amazing. Really amazing. This should inspire us to say, what can I do more? How can I step up? What is my next step? How can I really take up more? If they can do it, I can do it. That is how we attract the Lord. So we want to really ask all of you, be proud of what we have. Because what we have is by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada. And it's spreading all over the globe. Not only in India, not only in US, all over the globe. Right now we have almost 800 communities, ISKCON communities worldwide, 800. Prabhupada came, you were shocked, right? Prabhupada came and built 108 temples up until 1977. We're in 2020, thank you, 2023. 2024, we're up to 800 community temples. Only by the mercy of Prabhupada. Be proud. Be proud. And once in a while, when you come to the temple, go and tell Prabhupada, thank you for giving me what I have today. And thank you for allowing me to be part of the house. Prabhupada said, I built a house where the whole world can live in. Thanks, Srila Prabhupada. It's only by his mercy. Srila Prabhupada ki! I'm going to ask Ishika if she can do the prasadam prayers, and we'll have prasadam downstairs.
Ma prasade Govinde, Nama Brahmane Vaishnave, Sapa Punyavatam Raja, Vishvasana Vijayate, Shariral Vidyajal, Jalindriya Tahikar, Jivifle Vishasagare, Tara Mate Jivayati, Lobodmoy Sudarmati, Takijatakitin Sansare, Krishna Valadaya Gordi Vare Jivajay, Swaprashadanandalovay, Say Anamritapao, Radha Krishna Gunagao, Premadago Chaitanya Nidai, Janivai, 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 Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya, Prabhu Nityananda, Shri Advaita Gadadhar, Shiva Sadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Shri Prasadam ki Jai, Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Jai Jai Shri Radhe. Prasadam is served downstairs. Hare Krishna.
Ram the color like that.